Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. How's everybody doing today? Um, it kind of raised my eyebrow lately. I mean, when I say raise the eyebrow, it means that I'm thinking about a lot of things. And especially some client I was working before, we talk about certain mathematic function, mathematic formula. And that raised my eyebrow because one of the client talking about zero. Uh, she believes zero means nothing. Whatever you put zero into certain number, you get nothing back. So I did a little research on zero and how zero can represent in the different type of formula, in the different type of content, with different type of relating to work, lifestyle, whatever that bring to us, thinking about what zero really means. I did not come out with a lot of conclusion, and in reality, some people may be right. Zero doesn't mean a lot of things, but you'll be kind of surprised that I was talking to one of a friends lately, and we talk about how zero can mean to our life, and then we come out with something really astonished. The zero can be meaning something in our life. Well, not particularly not doesn't mean that the zero can be really meaningful, but at least there's some useful tool when you look at the zero. There are different types of zero. The product can be called zero if everybody ever try, of course. Let's go back to the ancient history. Um, Everybody should know what Aristotle is, right? He's one of the Greek philosopher, I believe. So Aristotle was the one who denied about zero. Um, he did not believe that zero ever exists because in reality, at a certain time, at a modern time, when you subtract zero with different number, you will still get zero. You may mess up the formula, you may mess up the solution, you may mess up your mathematic formula because no matter whatever you subtract zero, you do a plus zero, you minus zero, you get nothing. So back in the ancient time, Aristotle at least, they don't believe zero even exists. They don't see the usefulness of zero. So that linked to Marcelin, Greek philosopher, and Christianity, and those type of ancient religion also heavily influenced by the Aristotle belief. And very notable thing is Christianity is the last one believe in excess of zero. Due to the certain religion practice, they have to accept zero as not just a number, but there's something over there. But opposite, in contrast, Indian, ancient Indian, Arabic, those um, religion, culture, country, they actually value zero more because they apply zero into a different kind of mathematic formula in their early age. They figure out a native number. They utilize zero as a things to um, advance their mathematics skill. So you can see different culture, different philosophy, different religion, and region may have different impact on talking about what zero is, what zero, it just is kind of phenomenal. And how zero, you may think, what is the purpose of zero, right? What is the purpose of zero? Some people think about what it is. If you go back to calculus, if you go back to quadratic formula, something you learn from college, you'll find zero pretty useful in your mathematic function. You can use those 3x minus 2 equal to 0, and you have to solve to find x. And then that's how the zero coming from. So what does zero really do? Zero pretty much is more like a functional term when you're doing like the mathematic function. That is pretty much the particle think about zero. But if you're gonna think about zero in life, you probably thinking zero is kind of useless, right? So really depending on what you think, okay? This is just what I think. I think zero may have some meaning, may get some kind of infinity in terms of zero, 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 right? You put zero with different kind of number, you get 0 0.2, 0 0.3, even though zero is pretty, for some people, it's just meaningless. Because like I say before, some people think you subtract zero with different numbers, it's still you're gonna get zero out of it. But it's really up to you to think about what zero really mean to you. Okay? So that's it for today's channel. If you're enjoying this content, this is not really related to mental health, but it's just something I think about what I interaction with colleague, interaction with client long time ago, and they're talking about zero. There's a discussion about it. So we just kind of go over it and review what the history about us and different kind of religion, different kind of region may treat zero differently. So that's it. If you do have any suggestion, feel free to leave any comment. My channel name is Lee Olive from K. I will see you again.